Good Thursday evening. Welcome to BCP Live. Hi, I'm Joey McWilliams. This is a presentation of the Bryan County Patriot. We are extremely blessed tonight to have the executive director of the Durant Area Chamber of Commerce on. And you know what? We're not going to do, I don't know that we're going to do any numbers tonight. We're just going to listen to Miss Janet Reed. And Miss Reed, let's talk really quickly. It's always a pleasure to get to visit with you. And I just want to say that up front. And I know, by the way, and I'm going to go ahead and keep talking then for a little bit longer because the internet signal that Janet has right now is giving her fits. So I wanted to go ahead and say, hey, listen, there aren't any changes in the numbers in Bryan County. Hi, Bryan, watching from Cole County, by the way. Dawn, yes, I like her hair too. I'm used to it being blonde. It's a little bit different color tonight. Let's try to jump right in then really quickly now. Miss Janet Reed. And Janet, if we have you and you can hear me, look, tomorrow's a big day in Bryan County. Talk about First Friday.
I think we're connected, Joey. I'm not for sure. I will go ahead. I'm going to talk about our First Friday. We are excited to have some of our businesses reopening. They are trying to follow the guidelines as closely as possible. After visiting with several businesses today, I found that some of them will be opening on Monday, and those are mostly our smaller retail businesses in the downtown area. And there are still some that do not feel safe, either their health or they feel that their employees' health, they just don't want to risk that at this point. I certainly understand that. We don't want to push anyone into something that they feel uncomfortable with. We are so excited to have the First Friday tomorrow evening, sponsored by Durant Main Street. And there's lots of things that are going to be happening. Please feel safe, come down, wear your mask if you think you should. But the main thing is to start spending money locally so that we can keep our small businesses intact and keep them moving forward.
Now, Miss Janet, I know that you can speak about, so many things tonight. And I just want to turn it over to you. If your signal holds out, let me go ahead and give it to you and just start really quickly by saying, look, we have... Well, and we lost her signal. When she comes back, and she will be back, I'm going to give it to her for the remainder of her time and let her keep talking and let her share with you what's going on, because this is a big day tomorrow. First Friday is a big day, and I believe that we'll have her back here. So, Miss Janet, as you are back with us right now, go ahead and talk about then the impact on the community and what this means maybe for our future.
Okay. And I'm hoping I got the right subject as I was coming in and out as you were talking, Joey. But I believe you're talking about the impact that this will have on us in the future. Of course, I'm sure you were referring to the COVID-19. We don't know at this time. This is uncharted territories for all of us. We do know that there has been federal assistance, of course, through the PPP program, the Paycheck Protection Program, issued by the federal government. Please, if you are a small business, I encourage you, continue to look for those things that can help you get back on your feet. Anything that you see that you even think that you might be eligible for, call us. We will help you. We will get you in touch with the correct people at either REI or OSBDC that can help you move forward with your loan applications in any of those. It's going to be tough. We all know that once you shut an economy down as vibrant as ours has been, it's going to be tough. But I know that together we can make this happen. Our community is it's amazing to me when we put our efforts together, what we can do and what.
I know that Ms. Janet will come back, and I apologize for the internet problems that we're having, the things that we talked about even prior to coming on tonight, the fact that because so many people are on the internet right now, they're having sketchy signals. So I'm not going to just bring it right back in. And Miss Janet, just go ahead and pick up where you left off as if we didn't sketch you.
I think I'm back again, and I do apologize. I'm hearing a little bit of what you're saying, Joey, but not very much. So I'm just going to go ahead, as I always do, and start talking, because there's many good things to talk about our community. I do know that the efforts from the city, our state representatives, our senator has just been amazing in trying to make sure that we are taken care of and helping us to know the things that are out there for us. And also the number of people that are sending information. We seek information out every day and post it on our website and also on our Facebook. Travel. Tourism is a huge thing for our community. As we all know, we have not been able to see a lot of that. I encourage you, once you are out, go to our state parks. Practice social distancing, but get out, see what we have in our area. We have so many great things. It's beautiful outdoors at this time of the year. Just driving, I took a drive down to Lake Texoma the other evening, and I was very surprised to see as many in the campgrounds as there were. But there's so many things to do in our area. I encourage you, if you are out, you don't have to be with people. Get in that car, drive, and just get out for a little while.
With us right now. Hi, Janet. And I
And
hate to pick it up right there.
I'm back again. I'm going to jump from that subject into another thing that that this situation with our coronavirus has created, and that's postponement of a lot of the events that we have in the area. I'm sure everyone knows by now that the Magnolia Festival, we've had to postpone it. We are not canceling, but we've had to postpone until November. Right now, we have it scheduled for November the 5th, 6th, and 7th. And this will be a combination of what we normally have, our spring event, and the Christmas festival that we do. We would love to have both of them. We've had lots of people calling in, expressing their concern about not being able to have both of them. And the concern is, it's no more vested than ours is, because we would love to have both events. Sometimes we just get thrown a curveball and we have to take it and go with it. This is what we've got. We're very excited. This will also give us an opportunity to grow the event in ways that we have not been able to before. We're looking at creating some more activities for the downtown area and some exciting things that hopefully you will see in the near future.
Well, and I appreciate that too. And you know what? I wish that I just love to let her keep talking, because as long as she's talking, pretty much she hasn't lost the signal. Janet Reed, the executive director of the Durant Area Chamber of Commerce, is on with us tonight, in and out. I'm going to bring her back in. And if she can hear what I'm saying, I will allude to the fact that we have a lot going on. Things are affected right now, Janet, and the more that you talk, the longer you stay on the line. So I'm going to let you keep talking.
I think I'm back again.
Yeah, we have OSF coming up, or do we? What's
Joey,
that?
I'm not hearing you at all. So I don't know that I'm on air, but I will go ahead and continue to express my thoughts and concerns about another thing that we have going on in our community, and that's our census. Our census is very important to the Bryan County area. Each person will collect, we can say that they are worth about $1,600 every time we get a census turned in for someone in the Bryan County area. We're working diligently with the city, with Main Street, with the DIA to promote that as well. If you do not have access to a computer, you have not received in the mail your notification to turn back in for the census, give us a call at the chamber. We will be glad to get something to you and help you in any way that we possibly can. It's very important that we get as many people within our city and county counted as we can.
I have filled out my census form, and so I'm proud of that. I've gotten that one done. Now, if you can hear me, Miss Janet, and yes, you're doing fine. We can all hear you very, very well. Let me ask you about some of the summer events that normally we look to, like OSF. Can you tell us about a little bit about some of those things?
Okay, I think you said, Joey, you were cutting in and out, but you were talking about some of the events for fall that we normally have.
All right. I appreciate you doing it. Come back here and pick up this laptop. And as Miss Janet comes back into the screen one more time, go ahead and pick up where you left off.
I think we were talking about the fall events, some of the fall events that we always have. We found out just a couple of days ago that our camps would not be hosted at Southeastern as they're normally hosted in the summer months. That's not only a devastating loss to our community, but to the college as well. I certainly understand the reason behind it, but there are so many things that have been impacted and will continue to be in the near future, right?
Back as Miss Janet comes right back in, and you may pick up where you left off.
I think I'm back again, Joey.
It is what it is.
I was talking is the Oklahoma Shakespeare Festival. We really do not know if we're going to be able to carry through with that. The board of trustees will be meeting hopefully at the first of next week to make a decision on that. Riley Coker has done such a fantastic job. She's hanging on to the hopes that we can at least have a July month. But there again, we don't know. And we're just playing it by ear and working with what we have to work with on a day-by-day basis. As we look into the fall, I do know that our rodeo event, as we all know, has been rescheduled for June, the middle of June, I believe.
Well, Miss Janet, we're going to have her back, and if she comes back on again, I'm going to get you. I don't want to waste your time. My time is valuable. And Miss Janet, your time is very valuable, and I don't want to waste it. If you can come on and just finish up, wrap up your time, we will have you back, and we will talk more about First Friday at the next opportunity. But go ahead.
I am back, and let's talk about First Friday again. I just want to encourage everyone, since our reception is not very good tonight, Joy, let me just finish with this. I want to encourage everyone to please get out, support our local businesses, be safe as you do it. Our businesses are truly trying to do the best that they can and staying with the social distancing. They need our support badly, whether it be a restaurant, a retail.
Clicked back on, and I don't want to I want her time to be valuable too. So Miss Janet, this is a little frustrating, I know, all the way around, but I know that is, listen, we're gonna have you come back. So I want to wrap up our time because I want you need to be prepared for tomorrow. So we're going to have you come back and we'll talk about the events of First Friday and maybe a couple more things if we can get something together next week. Would that be all right?
That's fantastic. Thank you, Joey. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much. That's Janet Reed, who is the executive director of the Durant Chamber of Commerce. Now, I don't know. I have been told that when Miss Janet goes out that my audio goes bad, so I don't know if you can still hear me or not. So let me know. I may have to just wrap it up anyway around. But that having been said, one thing I did well, there were two more things I needed to mention tonight. Number one, for anyone that's still here, hi, how you doing? I do want to say thanks to our advertisers, and I'm going to talk about our advertisers a little bit more tomorrow as well. We have West Huggins tomorrow night. So that's going to be really cool. Okay, Brian says I'm good, so I'm going to go ahead and finish up. I know that Miss Janet's internet was giving her fits a little bit earlier tonight, so that's really frustrating. She has a lot of cool things to say. First Friday is tomorrow. And, I was going to say this is day 36 of not a lockdown, but a shutdown, but we may not be shut down for much longer. So let me go ahead and talk about our advertisers really quickly. Alliance Mortgage Group, Castile's Tire, DW's and Calera, Friends of the Library, Holmes Coffee Murray Funeral Home, Kiamichi Tech, Modern Abstract, Shelburne Heating and Air, Texoma Engraving, and Woodman Life, tonight's advertisers. Thank you for supporting them, and I hope that you do support them. One more thing after that now. Blood drives. Another thing that's happening tomorrow, there is a blood drive at Fusion Bible Church from 10:30 a.m. until 2 p.m. Fusion Bible Church in Durant, 10:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. blood drive there, and then another blood drive on Saturday at the Walmart here in Durant from 12:30 to 5 p.m. Now, if you've been out and about Durant, not just, Bryan County as a whole, but I know we're talking locally here, Durant, at least local to me, broadcasting in Durant, hopefully for all of Bryan County. My heart is for all of the county, but at Walmart, it looks like that the parking lot is starting to fill back up a little bit more and a little bit more, but there's still folks out in front that are watching the numbers and watching people come in. One of the other things I noticed in Walmart 2 or 3 days ago was there are some little squares. If you can see, that's a circle. Square. Anyway, there are squares there, and they have little guides at the in the aisles that tell you which direction, and they've in essence made the aisles one-way streets. Now, we're not used to it. Most people aren't going one direction down an aisle, but the opportunity to do that is there as well. So anyway, shout out to Jace, who is joining from Nebraska. Jace, good to see you on. Ronnie, we got to get some coffee, man. The office has got to come back. That's just all there is to it. Rhonda, Melissa, Jim, Mike, Jody, Jamie, Tricia, Foo, Don, and some more folks that are in. If I missed you, I'm sorry. Look, those of you who are just now joining, usually we're going strong about this time. It's about 17 or 18 minutes in. We had Miss Janet Reed on here just a little bit earlier tonight. Her internet was giving her fits. And so we're going to talk to her a little bit later on. I will say this. She does a fantastic job. The Durant Area Chamber of Commerce is a very good Chamber of Commerce. And one of the things I've noticed from people who come in and visit this area, over and over, they talk about the fact that the Durant Area Chamber of Commerce, which helps and works with all of Bryan County, there's so many compliments over and over again that these guys are doing such a great job. So the Chamber Chicks, as they're called sometimes, with Janet and Katie and Jennifer, they do a fantastic job there. I want to give a big time shout out. Yeah, the office is opening up tomorrow. Woo! So I will be stopping by. I've been stopping by anyway. I will be stopping by again. So we'll have to check that out. Yeah, anyway, Janet does a fantastic job. So we need to support our local businesses, and this starts tomorrow. Okay, so keep that in mind. Obviously, if everybody rushes back in, see, this is what they've been talking about. They've been saying that when we open back up, everybody's just going to crowd back in, and we're going to stand, 3.5 inches from one another, breathing in each other's bubbles. Okay, and we need to be wise. We do need to go back. Don't everybody crowd into the same store at the same time, but we do need to support our local businesses. So yes, it starts tomorrow, but let's get back in. Be wise. If you see a crowd in one place, go to another store. Props to the stores who are opening up on Monday because they wanted to make that decision too. Don't forget about those stores. Some stores have Monday off. They open up on Tuesday. That's just the way they do it. But let's keep our local shops in mind, and the stores that are deciding to wait just a little bit, then support them when they open back up. Let's respect their decisions for whatever reason they want to delay. If they think they need to delay a little bit longer, that's fine. We need to support them when they open back up, and let's not lose one business in Bryan County. Not if we can help it. And for those who need support, we need to get out there and support them. All right. I said no numbers tonight. I am going to hold true to that. How about that? So that makes it a short show tonight with no numbers. But we'll talk a little bit more about First Friday then. Tomorrow, hopefully have a picture or two, maybe even some stories over the weekend on the Bryan County Patriot. By the way, as April is winding up, I want to say thanks once again. The Patriot record numbers of page views and traffic and all that on the Patriot this month. Thank you so much for visiting that. Don't stop in May. And I definitely want to keep things going. So, all right, there we go. Lindsay, hi. Jeff, hi. Janet is, in fact, a very good lady. She really, really is. Love you too, Jace. You guys take care up there. All right. Be wise. When we take care of things in First Friday tomorrow, be wise. Use discretion. Know when it's your time to make a good decision and make the right decision when it's up to you to make that right decision. Hey, Lindsay, hope you're all doing well up there. And do not walk in fear. We're not going to walk in fear tomorrow. Okay, we're going to have a good Friday, a good First Friday, a good first day of the month of May. And I just believe in our towns, our county, our state, and our nation is turning around, and we're seeing some of that right now. It's going to be cool to be a part of history like this. So look forward to getting to see Janet. I definitely want her back then next week or whenever we can, and let the internet connection go well. Yeah, hi, Janet. Yes, thank you very much. I appreciate you. You do a fantastic job. We are supporting you, and we know you're supporting this town and county. So let's do it tomorrow. Let's do it well. Be wise. Use discretion. Do not walk in fear. God bless you guys. See you tomorrow night. West Huggins on the show tomorrow night on BCP Live.